Okay, so it looks like we have some good news about Harry's book Spare, which Penguin Random House has recently revealed that will be released. Spare, the paperback version, will be released in October of this year, the 22nd of October in the US and 2 days later in the UK. And it says here that it will be issued in 16 languages worldwide. I mean, wow, right? It also says that the new edition will have the same cover image as the hardcover edition, and that a newly designed package and contents of the book are unchanged. So the book is going to be exactly the same, which kind of leads me to wonder whether, I mean, just from just a pragmatic standpoint, since everybody has already, this book was the fastest selling non-fiction book of all time. It holds the Guinness World Record for being the fastest selling nonfiction book of all time. And since its release in January 2024, which is, a year and a half ago, you figure that it's sold millions of copies. So I kind of wonder, just to wonder, how do I put this? I mean, who's going to buy the paperback version just because everybody has already bought the hardcover version, haven't they? I mean, I did, right? And so it's fascinating. It's going to be the same exact book, but just in paperback. And is it that people who've already bought the hardcover version are going to buy the paperback version? Or are they hoping that people who weren't able to afford the hardcover version will buy the paperback version, but they already know what's in the book? I mean, the book has been discussed. I mean, every page of it has been dissected by everybody, for the better, for the worse, for the curious. So I'm not really sure what the strategy is because usually with a paperback version, I think there are some changes, some additions, some, new information or something. But in this case, according to what I've read, it seems that the publishers are going to release the exact same book as a hardcover, which the entire world has already bought. The entire world has already bought the hardcover version. So I'm not really sure what the strategy will be with this. But what we can be sure of is that the 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 British press will definitely have a field day with whatever happens with those numbers on the paperback. If the paperback version does not, um, yield the same hot results as the hardcover, we know that's going to be analyzed in a way to suggest gloom and doom for Harry, right? Which it will all be BS, but it's what they will do. We can predict, they are predictable, right? So Rebecca English wrote this passive aggressive, vitriolic article yesterday about it. She says here, an olive branch from Prince Harry while Kate and Charles battle cancer, as if Kate and Charles are battling cancer. The joke of it is on them at this point, I think. Them being the press. Catherine is on her break. She's quit. She ran away. Catherine ran away from these very people because even though they are pushing her up and pulling Meghan and Harry down, she knows that she doesn't deserve it. She has done nothing to earn it. And B, it's still stressful, even though she's their golden child, because if she even has one misstep, they'll turn on her. She knows that, because she knows it's not real love, it's that they're using her as a weapon in their own battle against Harry and Meghan. It's not that they love Catherine, right? So she doesn't want to be a pawn. She doesn't want to be played around with anymore. She doesn't want to be involved in their games, which is why she removed herself with this cancer narrative. Catherine is not battling cancer. This is a lie. This is a lie. She's not battling cancer, right? But if they want to, keep, up with this narrative I don't know what they get out of it. First of all, when they keep repeating that, they are doing her a disservice, because it becomes ingrained in everybody's mind, including Catherine, that she has cancer, that she's sick, that she's unhealthy. It's like they chanted and chanted and chanted, so that even though it wasn't true to begin with, and she never said it was true, she said that cancer had been found or been present, but that she did whatever she did. So, clearly she never said, oh, I'm battling cancer. But when they keep saying this with this woman's name, it's like a chant that is very dark. It's like an affirmation of sickness on this woman every single day. They're doing it just to sort of make a juxtapositional argument against Harry and Meghan. Oh, Harry's doing this while they are battling cancer. But the thing is, every time they do that, it's like an affirmation of bad health against someone that they claim to love. I wish, I wouldn't want anybody just to do that to me, honestly. I mean, even if I did, you know, I wouldn't want anything to do with that. But anyway, so she writes this sort of passive aggressive, she being Rebecca English, this so-called royal expert, this sniping lard louse, if you will, of a journalist. But I mean, I don't know if she has a journalism diploma or what, but she writes for the Daily Mail, and she wrote this very passive aggressive article about Harry's paperback version of his book, and she throws this unhealthy cancer discussion about Kate, forever just plastic Kate cancer. That's all. When you look at her cancer, and she never said she had cancer, right? But she did use it as a way to get out of the fray, to get out of the limelight, to get out of the clutches of the British press. Every day it was like, oh, what is Kate's royal duties? Kate's royal duty. Kate doesn't want to do any royal duties. She wants to be left alone. She wants to be at home. She wants to be an at-home mother, raising her kids in peace. She doesn't want to be going to jails and this and that, swirling pancakes and whatever. She doesn't want to do that. She feels like a clown, and with good reason. And so she used this narrative to get out of it. They all know it, but they keep, beating that horse as if they really want her to be sick and battling cancer. This is not a friend, Kate. I mean, with all due respect. And I'm not a Kate fan or anything like that, but I mean, for heaven's sakes, enough is enough with that narrative, right? Anyway, so I digress. So Harry's paperback version is coming out, and yeah, we hope that it sells well. But if it doesn't, as I said, it shouldn't be a big surprise, because everybody already has the hardback version, and they already know what's in the book. And so I'm not really sure that it's going to be a runaway bestseller, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, right? But if it isn't, it's not that it doesn't reflect on the quality of the book, which is what the Daily Mail is going to say, that it's about the quality of the book. No, it's because it's the completely same book, same cover, same interior, and everybody already has the hardcover version, and so there's that. Anyway, that's all for this one. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.